Okay guys, we're in a new GTA 5 online video, and today we have free money for everyone in just a few minutes, or even less, that this video will last. We're going to be able to get a total of approximately $0,000 completely free and very easy. So stay until the end of the video if you also want to know how you can get this money. Very easy and very fast. But up first, I remind you that if you want to go from having this in the game to having literally everything, being able to buy and do whatever you want, whenever you want, well, you'll be able to get all this on the best site, Platinum GT5, which you have the link to in the description of this video. And if you want to have something like what you're seeing on the screen, I recommend that you buy a product from the website now. Since right now you have a 10% discount with my code AlexPeria, so you can take advantage now to buy a product if you want to buy a product, if you want to buy it with a discount using my code GREEN. So now you know that if you're interested in having something like what you've seen on the screen, I recommend you do so by clicking on the first link in the description. So with that said, let's get started with today's video. And as I said at the beginning, today we have free money for everyone in GTA 5 Online. Specifically, we're going to be able to get a total of approximately $700,000 in this video. And in just a few minutes, we're going to do it with different methods, but it's completely free money that we're not going to have to put in practically any effort at all. So first of all, as you can see in this image here on the screen, we have 500,000 free for everyone for implementing two-step verification method in our GTA 5 online account. And if you want to know more specifically how you can implement this two-step verification step by step, a few days ago I uploaded a video to my channel that I'm going to leave here on the screen in the notifications, in which I explain step by step how you're going to be able to implement this two-step verification in your GTA 5 online account. And a few hours after you implement it, you're going to receive this $500,000 in your account completely free by Ondoi. And you'll be able to do all this in a few minutes, since if you look closely, that video lasts approximately 4 minutes. In other words, it's something very quick and very easy to do. So when you finish watching this video, I recommend that you go watch the one I've left on the notification screen so that you can get this $500,000 very easily. So now we're going to see how we're going to get the other $200,000, which we're going to do in-game. And we're going to do it thanks to this week's time trials that are very easy to do. Okay, let's start with the normal time trial, which lasts less than 1 minute. So in less than 1 minute, you can get $100,000. So $100. And the first thing we'll do is come to location, start the time trial, and mark the destination on the map to more or less get an idea of the route we'll have to follow. Although now I'm going to show you a small detour that we'll have to make. We won't have to pay attention to what the map tells us, because if we do, we won't get there in the time they ask us to. So we restart the time trial, we position ourselves, and very importantly, just like me here at the edge, to start as quickly as possible and above all on the asphalt, and we evolve the bike and start the time trial as quickly as possible. Here we're simply going to have to be accelerating to the maximum the whole time. We're going to have to be dodging the cars back. Very important also, when you can, it's very complicated here, but a little further on you'll see that when you can, you have to lift the front wheel of the bike, because if you lift the front wheel, you'll be able to gain some speed, which, although it may not seem like it, is going to be necessary in this time trial that's a bit tight on time. And here, right at the point where we are here, the map will tell you to turn left, but you have to keep going straight, exactly as I'm doing exactly as I'm doing here, because if you turn left, it'll take you a little longer. I think it's half a second or a second more, but although it may not seem like it, we're gonna need that little bit of time to be able to get there in the time they ask for. So you follow the path that I've taken, and here is, as you can see, since it's all a straight line, I'm lifting the front wheel of the bike and I'm gaining some speed, which has allowed me to get there pretty close, but I've gotten there in the time they asked for, which is the important thing. So I've already claimed and gotten my $100,000 prize, very easy and in less than a minute. So now we're going to move on to the second time trial, the RC Bandido time trial Tayo. With this one, we're going to get $50,000, but it's also very easy to do, even much easier than the normal time trial. And with this one, we're going to be able to get $50,000, even though we're going to make a lot of mistakes, as you're going to see now. Since it's not very tight on time, you can make some mistakes. You have a lot of margin, since as you're going to see now. I've made several mistakes, I've crashed, and I've lost a lot of time, and I've still finished in the time they ask me to. And so you're going to be able to do exactly the same thing. You can do the time trial very calmly, and you'll still be able to finish perfectly in the time they ask you to. And the thing is, many people don't have the RC Bandido for this time trial, which is something necessary to be able to do this type of time trial. And I sincerely recommend that you buy it. Many times there are people who don't know what to invest their money in. There are even people who prefer to buy businesses rather than an RC Bandito. And I sincerely recommend the RC Bandito since you can get $50,000 with each time trial, and in the end you'll get your RC Bandito investment back pretty quickly, which I think is currently around $1,000 though. So you'll be able to get it back pretty quickly, 50,000 at a time. You won't have to do much work to get it back. And they're also very easy to do. As you can see here, I've made a lot of mistakes even before reaching the end. I've been crashing, and even so I've barely made it. I have to say that too, but in the end I've made it in the time. They asked more, which is the important thing, and dollars more very easily and in 1 minute. So the RC Bandito investment is really worth it. And now let's move on to the bike time trial. Keep in mind that this changes daily, so it's likely that when you're watching this video, the location won't be the same. But anyway, you simply go to the map on the day you watch this video and look for the exact same symbol that you saw that I showed on the map. And it will probably appear, as I said, in a different point than mine, but you have to look for that symbol and go to that part of the map. There you can start the bike time trial, which will be something similar to what you're seeing. You're going to be riding a bike and you'll be able to press a nitro option from time to time, which as you can see I'm forgetting about, but I'm gonna start pressing it a little later. Right now I'm pressing it and you'll be able to go a little faster than with a normal bike. It's basically like any other time trial, but you do it with a bike and you can press the nitro option from time to time. It's a very easy time trial to do. We'll also have a prize of $50,000. And unlike RC Bandito, we don't need any initial investment or to have purchased anything. Since the bike is not ours, the game lends it to us and we simply have to go and start the time trial. We can start playing and win that $1,000. Yes. Very easy. As you can see, I finished it in the time requested and I barely made any effort. Well, to be perfectly honest, I made several mistakes. As you've seen, I hit something. Even in the first minute of the time trial, I wasn't even using the nitro since I forgot about it. And from then on, I started using it. And even so, with all these mistakes, I was able to finish in the time requested id. In the end, the conclusion I want to reach is that these are very easy time trials to do. You don't have to do everything perfectly, even if you make a lot of mistakes like I did. You can get there exactly in the time they ask for. And you can even have seconds to spare, like I did. And they're very easy to do. You can do it every week or, in this case, every day. And you'll be able to get a lot of money. So in total, in this video, we've gotten $0,000 very easily in just a few minutes. In fact, it'll take you longer to move from one point on the map to another than to get this money, as you've seen. It's very easy to do. So I hope you liked this video. If you want more videos like this, you know what you have to do. Support it a lot with a like and a good comment. Subscribe to the channel with the bell activated so you don't miss any of the future videos. So I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.